Welcome to Historical Legacies. Here, we dive into history's most intriguing stories, unraveling mysteries, and uncovering truths from the past. Subscribe to join our journey through time's greatest moments. Today, we will be narrating a short story on Genghis Khan. If you guys like, please share and subscribe. Alright, let's begin with the early years of Genghis Khan. Born in 1162 near the Onon River in modern day Mongolia, Genghis Khan, originally named Temüjin, came into a world defined by tribal warfare and survival. His father, Yasuge, was a tribal leader who secured a marriage alliance for Temüjin at a young age. However, tragedy struck when Yasuge was poisoned by a rival clan, leaving Temüjin's family vulnerable and ostracized. They were cast out from their tribe, forced to endure harsh conditions in the unforgiving plains. Despite these challenges, Temujin displayed resilience and determination. From an early age, he showed leadership qualities, uniting his family and close followers to survive against the odds. At one point, he was captured and enslaved by a rival tribe but managed to escape, solidifying his reputation for cunning and bravery. These experiences shaped Temujin's vision of unity, which became the cornerstone of his future conquests. By his teenage years, Temujin began forming alliances with other tribes through strategic marriages and diplomacy. His bond with Jamuka, a childhood friend, was instrumental in early efforts, though their relationship would later sour into rivalry. Temujin's focus on merit over aristocracy earned him the loyalty of skilled warriors, setting him apart from traditional tribal leaders who favored kinship ties. By the late 1180s, he had started consolidating power, but the path to supremacy was fraught with conflict and betrayal. Through perseverance and strategic thinking, Temujin defeated his rivals, including Jamuka, and began uniting the Mongol tribes. In 1206, he was proclaimed Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler, marking the beginning of Mongol Empire. This title symbolized his vision to transcend tribal division and forge a unified Mongolian identity. Now we will talk about the forging of the Mongol Empire. After unifying the Mongol tribes, Genghis Khan turned his attention outward, seeking to expand his domain. His first major campaign targeted the Xizia kingdom in northwestern China. By 1209, the Mongols had subjected the Xizia, demonstrating their superior mobility and tactical ingenuity. Genghis Khan's use of psychological warfare, including feigned retreats and the spread of terror, became hallmarks of his military strategy. In 1211, Genghis Khan launched a campaign against the powerful Jin dynasty of northern China. The Mongols, though numerically inferior, used their unparalleled horsemanship, archery, and disciplined formations to devastating effect. By 1215, they had captured Zhongju, forcing the Jin emperor to retreat south. The victory against the Jin marked a turning point, solidifying the Mongols as a formidable force in Asia. Genghis Khan's military campaigns were not just about conquest, but also about integrating the conquered territories into growing empire. He established a merit-based system for governance, promoting capable individuals regardless of their ethnicity or background. This approach helped him maintain control over a vast and diverse empire. The Mongol Empire's expansion continued westward, targeting the Khwarezmi Empire in 1219. This campaign was triggered by a diplomatic incident where a Mongol trade caravan was massacred under the order of Khwarezmian Shah. Genghis Khan responded with a vengeance, leading one of history's most devastating invasions. The Mongols captured major cities, including Bukhara, Samarkand, and Nishapur, employing both brutal force and calculated strategy to dismantle the Khwarezmian state. By the mid 1220s, Genghis Khan had carved out an empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea. His ability to adapt to different terrains, cultures, and enemies was unmatched, and his legacy as a conqueror began to take shape. Now we will talk about the innovations and governance. Genghis Khan's achievements extended beyond the battlefield. As the ruler of a vast empire, he implemented groundbreaking policies that ensured stability and prosperity. One of his most significant contributions was the creation of the Yasa, a legal code that unified the empire under a common set of laws. The Yasa emphasized loyalty, discipline, and the protection of property, laying the foundation for an orderly society. Trade and communications flourished under Genghis Khan's rule. He established the Pax Mongolica, which created a safe and efficient network for merchants, diplomats, and travelers. The Silk Road, which connected East and West, reached its peak during this time, facilitating cultural and economic exchange. This period of stability allowed the transmission of ideas, technologies, and goods across the vast empire. Genghis Khan also prioritized meritocracy in governance. He appointed talented individuals, regardless of their ethnic background, to key administrative posts. This approach fostered loyalty and efficiency within his ranks. Additionally, he implemented census system to streamline taxation and resource allocation, ensuring that the empire's wealth was managed effectively. Religious tolerance was another hallmark of Genghis Khan's leadership. Understanding the importance of unity, he allowed people to practice their faiths freely, whether they are Buddhists, Christians, Muslims, or adherents of traditional Mongol beliefs. This policy helped reduce resistance in conquered territories and promoted a sense of inclusion within the empire. By fostering innovation and integrating diverse cultures, Genghis Khan transformed the Mongol Empire into a model of effective governance. His vision went beyond conquest. He sought to create a lasting legacy of unity and prosperity that would endure for generations. The final campaigns and the leader's decline. In the later years of his life, Genghis Khan continued to expand his empire. His campaigns in Central Asia and the Caucasus solidified Mongol control over key trade routes and strategic regions. However, these conquests were not without challenges. The terrain, the climate, and the resistance from local populations tested the Mongols' endurance. One of Genghis Khan's final campaign targeted the Tangut kingdom of Zizia, which had rebelled against Mongol authority. Despite his advancing age and declining health, Genghis Khan led his forces with characteristic determination. The campaign was grueling, and while the Mongols ultimately subdued Zizia, it took a toll on the aging leader. In 1227, during the Zizia campaign, Genghis Khan fell ill, possibly from injuries sustained in battle or an earlier hunting accident. Accounts of his death vary, with some suggesting he succumbed to fever or internal injuries. Before his death, Genghis Khan reportedly gave instructions for his burial to remain a secret. According to legend, his tomb was concealed in an undisclosed location, and those involved in his burial were killed to protect its secrecy. Genghis Khan's death marked the end of an era, but not the decline of Mongol Empire. His sons and successors, particularly Ogedi Khan, continued to expand the empire, which would eventually become the largest contiguous land empire in history. Genghis Khan's vision and leadership laid the foundation for this unparalleled expansion. The legacy of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan's impact on history is profound and multifaceted. As a military strategist, he revolutionized warfare with his emphasis on speed, mobility, and psychological tactics. His ability to adapt to different challenges and innovate on the battlefield remains a subject of study for military historians. Culturally, Genghis Khan's empire facilitated the exchange of ideas, technologies, and goods across continents. The Pax Mongolica created an environment where trade and knowledge thrived, influencing societies from Europe to East Asia. The spread of paper, gunpowder, and other innovations during this period reshaped the world in lasting ways. However, Genghis Khan's legacy is also marked by controversy. His conquests were often accompanied by widespread destruction and loss of life. Entire cities were razed, and millions perished as a result of Mongol campaigns. To some, he is remembered as a brutal conqueror. To others, he is a visionary leader who transformed the world. In Mongolia, Genghis Khan is celebrated as a national hero and a symbol of unity. His life and achievements continue to inspire pride and reverence among the Mongolian people. Globally, his legacy is a reminder of complexities of leadership, ambition, and the enduring impact of historical figures. The story of Genghis Khan is one of resilience, innovation, and unparalleled achievements. From humble beginnings, he rose to reshape the world, leaving a legacy that endures to this day. Thank you for tuning into Historical Legacies. If you enjoyed this dive into history, please like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time for more fascinating stories from the past. Thank you.